Forget gurus. Forget anyone claiming to be an online business expert without going through the challenges of entrepreneurship themselves. The Real Money, Real Business podcast is here to prove the best insights in online business comes from your fellow online business builders. We dig into stories of entrepreneurs selling their business on the Empire Flippers marketplace so that you can learn how they made their business profitable, how they overcame obstacles, and what lessons they learned in their online journey. If you want to take your business and your knowledge to the next level, you've come to the right podcast. Let's get started.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Real Money, Real Business podcast. We record these interviews so that potential buyers can learn more about the business and the seller to help them make an informed buying decision. If you would like to learn more about this business, including details like what type of business it is, how much revenue and profit it makes, and all of the assets included with the business, simply visit empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business's listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and in the description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, you can click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. So without further ado, let's get into this interview. First up, let's learn a little bit about you. Can you tell us about your background in building and running online businesses?
I started my first online business, which was an e-commerce brand, in August of 2016. And since that time, I've built, scaled, and exited 2 brands. And the one that I've now listed on Empire Flippers will be my third potential exit.
Why are you selling the business now instead of keeping it and growing it further?
That's a very good question. I want to sell it mainly because I have another e-commerce coaching business that I want to put all my eggs into that basket. But I do love this brand and I am quite attracted to it. So if I don't sell it, I'm not really too fussed. I'm not in any kind of rush to sell the business. I would like to sell it to free up my time and my bandwidth, but I see a lot of potential, and if it doesn't sell for whatever reason in this year, I'll just keep on growing it and scaling it and just see what I can do to take it to its maximum potential.
Can you describe the amount and the type of work that you do on this business to maintain it?
I spend roughly 4 to 5 hours. That's 4 or 5 hours a week working on the business. And the work is primarily just making sure we have the marketing campaigns in place, just checking on the PPC, making slight tweaks here and there. And we run a lot of promotions for Mother's Day and Memorial Day and all these types of events. It's just keeping on top of when these events are and putting together some creative strategies to try and maximize our revenue in these periods. That's how I primarily spend my time.
So if you were to keep this business, what are some of the ways you would try to grow it?
If I were to keep it, I would keep on doing exactly what I'm doing now. I'm actually going to China to meet the supplier very shortly, which speaks to just my intent to keep on growing it if it doesn't sell, because I do believe in it a lot. So I would continue launching new variations, new designs. We have over 47,000 customers in our email list who are dying for new product launches. So just keep on launching new products, and that's essentially it. And of course, trying to be as creative as possible on the marketing side. We are on the cutting edge, I would say, but there's always room to further grow and see how we can tap into newer markets, newer audiences, see if we can reduce our CPA in any way, and so on.
Right. And what would you say are the biggest risks with this business that buyers should be aware of?
The obvious risks are your Facebook ad account getting shut down. That is unlikely to happen if you obviously stay within their TOS. And of course, your Amazon account getting shut down. Those are your biggest risks. And those risks are ever present in all e-commerce brands. But as long as you're not doing anything black hat related and you're dotting all your I's and crossing all your T's, there's no reason why you should fear any of these risks.
How much support are you willing to offer the buyer who acquires this business?
As I said, I love this business that I've built, and I really do want to see it succeed and achieve new heights. So I'm happy to provide as much support as needed to ensure a smooth transition, whether that's 1 month worth of support or 3 months. I'm more interested in seeing the business not tank after I sell it. That's my worst fear. It keeps me up at night. So as long as the buyer is willing to do what it takes, which I would imagine they would be, given that they're buying the business, then yeah, I'd be happy to give 1 to 3 months worth of support, whether that is Zoom calls, text, email, or even if they want to come out and meet me in person, I'd happily sit down with them and just walk them through the business face to face.
Got it. And regarding the sale of the business, would you agree to a non-compete?
Yeah, of course, I'm happy to commit to a non-compete clause. I think that goes without saying.
Are you open to negotiating something like an earn-out agreement?
I'd only be open to an earn-out payment structure if this earn-out comprises a minority of the total amount. If we're talking more than 30% of the total amount, then I wouldn't really entertain such a payment structure.
Okay, final question. If you had to put yourself in the shoes of a buyer, why is your business a business worth buying?
I think it's just a gorgeous brand. It's a brand that obviously is profitable, but it's more than just a brand or a business that spits out profit. It's a gorgeous brand. There's a prestige around it. The products are world class, and it's a product that everyone in the world can use. It can virtually be in the hands of every single customer in the world. So there's just a lot of excitement. We have all types of people from all walks of life using our product, and it's something that can, I believe, revolutionize the writing space.
All right, everyone, thanks for listening. To learn more and see if this business is still for sale, head over to empireflippers.com/marketplace and search for this business listing number, which you can find in the video thumbnail and description. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, click the link in the description to go straight to the listing. Once you've unlocked this listing, you'll find everything you need to know about this business. So, thanks for joining us. See you next time.